President Trump called on NFL owners to fire players who kneel during the national anthem, during a rambling speech in Alabama September 22. Victoria Walker / The Washington Post. At the start of Sunday's first NFL game, members of the Baltimore Ravens and Jacksonville Jaguars sent a powerful message as the majority stood linking arms, while a number of others took a knee in response to President Trump's tweet urging fans to boycott the sport until owners fire or suspend players who protest during the national anthem. The protests only intensified ahead of the 1 p.m. games, with Pittsburgh Steelers coach Mike Tomlin telling CBS that the team would remain in the locker room rather than take the field. Ravens coach John Harbaugh joined his players, linking arms, and Ravens Hall of Famer Ray Lewis took a knee. Jaguars owner Shahid Khan locked arms with his players and the Jaguars coaches. Khan, who donated to Trump's inaugural committee, is believed to be the second donor to participate in events related to anthem protests. Cleveland Browns owner Jimmy Haslam stood on field and locked arms with players, military personnel and first responders in Week 1 of the 2017 season. One Ravens player stood alone, but seemed to be in prayer. All players appeared to stand for the playing of the British anthem, God Save the Queen. The game, in London, kicked off at 9:30 a.m. EDT, offered the first visible response to Trump's Sunday morning messages. If NFL fans refuse to go to games until players stop disrespecting our flag and country, he tweeted, you will see change take place fast. Fire or suspend. Trump went on to add that NFL attendance and ratings are way down. Boring games, yes, but many stay away because they love our country. League should back US. That continues a Friday night tirade in which President Trump used a profanity to describe NFL players who kneel during the national anthem to protest police brutality and social inequality brought a torrent of responses from players, the NFL commissioner, the head of the NFL Players Union and more than a half-dozen owners. It brought condemnation from the NBA's biggest stars and ensured that Sunday's games will now focus on the White House. Patriots owner Robert Kraft, who gave $1 million to Trump's inaugural and presented him with a Super Bowl 51 ring, said in a statement Sunday that he was deeply disappointed by the tone of Trump's comments. I am proud to be associated with so many players who make such tremendous contributions in positively impacting our communities, Kraft said. Their efforts, both on and off the field, help bring people together and make our community stronger. There is no greater unifier in this country than sports and, unfortunately, nothing more divisive than politics. I think our political leaders could learn a lot from the lessons of teamwork and the importance of working together toward a common goal. Our players are intelligent, thoughtful and care deeply about our community, and I support their right to peacefully affect social change and raise awareness in a manner that they feel is most impactful. Players to keep an eye on include the Seattle Seahawks' Michael Bennett and his brother, Martellus, the Green Bay Packers tight end, the Philadelphia Eagles' Malcolm Jenkins and Chris Long, the Oakland Raiders' Marshawn Lynch, who has the national stage in the Sunday night football game against the Washington Redskins. Raiders offensive linemen, who comprise the only African-American unit in the league, plan to kneel or sit as a group, the NFL Network CNN Rapoport reports. On Saturday, Martellus Bennett stated bluntly, I'm okay with being fired for what I believe in. Richard Sherman, his brother's teammate in Seattle, tweeted, the behavior of the president is unacceptable and needs to be addressed. A number of owners spoke up in defense of their players' First Amendment rights. Comments like we heard Friday night from the president are inappropriate, offensive and divisive, Giants co-owners John Mara and Steve Tisch said in a joint statement. We are proud of our players, the vast majority of whom use the NFL platform to make a positive difference in our society. The comments appear to have done something previously unthinkable, uniting NFL players and owners. Early Sunday, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell and NFL Players Association Executive Director DeMaurice Smith spoke on the telephone Saturday about how to approach Trump's comments, but did not coordinate their response to them. according to one person close to the situation. That person said the NFL office was not coordinating a league-wide on-field response Sunday. A person on the players' side said the on-field response Sunday is likely to be team by team rather than a league-wide effort coordinated by the union. But that was still fluid and it was hard to relay what may or may not happen, the person said. Whatever happens today, please be mindful and open to